Hi YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Today we got another awesome batch of through the mail autograph returns. I've got some football, baseball, and even a hockey return in there, and then I'm going to try to share some cool facts about each player. First up, on an 8x10 of Royals players, I got Amos Otis back in 12 days. Next, I'm going to send this off to Lou Piniella and see if he can autograph it. Remember, not everything you send out might not come back, so don't send anything that you're going to be really upset if you lose it. The first cards I got back this week were from Terry Fox, and he got 3 of 3 back in 9 quick days. Terry had a ERA of 2.99 in the major leagues, and he played for the Tigers, Phillies, and he was a solid relief pitcher back in the 1960s. My next return was from Andy LaRoche, and I got 1 of 2 cards sent back in 116 days. LaRoche is part of a baseball family. His brother Adam also played in the big leagues. My only hockey return of the week was a 2 of 2 in 37 days from Jim Papik. Papik was the first Korean-born player to win the Stanley Cup, and he won it with the Pittsburgh Penguins back in 1991 and 1992. Bruce Konzrisky returned 2 of 2 in 37 days. Bruce played his entire career with the Cincinnati Bengals, and he was known for his toughness on the offensive line. But aren't all those offensive line guys pretty tough? Jerry Logan returned 2 of 2 in 11 days. Jerry was a 3-time Pro Bowler, and he was Super Bowl champ with the Baltimore Colts in Super Bowl V. Mike Herenstein returned 3 of 3 cards in 13 days. He was the defensive end for the Chicago Bears, and he was part of that legendary 1985 Super Bowl team. My longest return of the week was from Nick Hundley in 154 days. Nick was a pretty solid defensive catcher, and he later became assistant to the general manager for the Texas Rangers. Rick Volk returned 2 of 2 cards in 13 days. Volk was a 3-time Pro Bowler, and he was part of that Colts dominant secondaries in the late 60s and 70s. In 13 days, I got a 2 of 2 return from Frank Stamms. Stamms played both fullback and linebacker in the NFL, and he won a national championship with Notre Dame back in 1988. Next up, Dave Moats, 2 of 2 return in 10 days, and he was an outfielder for the Rangers. He was one of the original Texas Rangers playing for them in their early years. I've got a non-sports return this week. TJ Theron, a 1-1 return in 39 days. TJ is a content creator for parents and kids, and he shows things about birth order. Pretty funny guy, and he lives up in the Minneapolis area, so a lot of his videos have Twins and Vikings stuff in them. My next return is Billy Barnes, 14 days. Barnes was a key player for the Eagles during their championship winning team in the 1960s. My next return was from Marty Koff, a 3 of 3 in 12 days, and I like how these cards turned out. Marty had a long baseball career, and his son Matt also played in the major leagues. Tom Blanchard returned 2 cards in 40 days, and Tom was a punter in the NFL for the Saints, Bucks, and the Giants. And my last return for the weekend in February 15th, 2025 was from Rob Dressler. He returned 2 of 2 in 11 days, and he pitched in the 70s for the Giants and Mariners, and he had pretty good control on the mound. So just got letting you guys know, one of the cool things I'll be doing with the TTM community is the team challenge. Chase from Chase and Inc. is running it. We all got assigned a major league team, and the goal is to see who can get the most players from that team to sign for us. I was lucky enough to end up with the Twins, so I've been busy prepping for that contest. I can send these out, but results don't count until after March 1st. So while I want those things to come flying back in, I don't want to come flying back in too soon. So hopefully you'll see a lot of Twin stuff coming your way. That's it for today. Let me know what you think in the comments. Which one was your favorite? Let me know if you had some cool successes lately. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more autographs. See you next week.